Radical.
The thing about Stephen A is, after a while, he becomes grating. Okay? He just does. After a while, his shtick gets really, really freaking old. And, it comes down to basically, what do you want to listen to? Do you want to listen to good commentary on sports? Do you want to listen to people actually discussing things in a reasonable manner? Or do you want to hear somebody yelling? That's pretty much all Stephen A. pretty much is. But I guess his shtick gets over, and he gets them the ratings and the views, and that's all that matters. Stephen A. Smith is pretty much, to me, at this moment in time, a fraud for his... I'm not even going to call this are hot takes like stupid takes, or are they actually hot? I don't know the terminology on the takes thing, but this is an ice cold take. An ice cold take. And I'll leave a link to this upload if you want to check it out. This is 4 minutes. Okay, your brain cells will suffer. I will warn you of that. So, the title of this upload is Stephen A. questions if the Nets should trade Kyrie Irving for Ben Simmons. Stephen A.'s world. All right, so he tries to make an argument about Kyrie Irving and how, and I'm sorry, there's a train in the background. He tries to make the argument here that Kyrie Irving is not as dependable as Ben Simmons. And certainly Kyrie Irving does have his issues. He's kind of a prima donna at times. So why is this take so stupid? Well, he thinks that the Nets would actually be better if they trade Kyrie Irving for Ben Simmons. Using the logic, if you call it that they already have Kevin Durant. They already have James Harden. Kyrie Irving, they don't need a third scoring threat like Kyrie Irving. Even though he's one of the most clutch, highest scorers in the NBA, they need Ben Simmons, who averages 13 points a game. Now, he has some great defense, great defensive player, right? But they make the argument that they should actually entertain trading Kyrie Irving for Ben Simmons. Here's the problem with that, and what he conveniently didn't bring up in the upload. That Ben Simmons seems to be afraid to shoot the goddamn basketball. Specifically in clutch moments. He just fades away. And the opposite is true with Kyrie Irving. Now, say what you will about Kyrie Irving. Okay, he's got his quirks, yeah. And personally, I don't really like Kyrie Irving. I don't like some of the statements he's made, but from a pure basketball perspective, you're going to get a guy, you're going to try to trade a guy that is one of the historically most clutch players in basketball for Ben Simmons. Putting the numbers aside, if you watch Ben Simmons during a very important moment taking on the Hawks of all teams. I'm not knocking the Hawks, but who would have guessed that the Hawks would wind up beating the 76ers? Ben Simmons is one of the reasons that the Hawks beat the 76ers. Towards the end of the game, I'm sure the coach actually entertained the thought of taking him off the court because the man can't make a free throw in clutch moments to save his goddamn life. Meanwhile, Kyrie Irving, I think, is a 92% free throw shooter. Again, a very clutch guy. And this moment came, and this is the reason Ben Simmons wants off the 76ers, because his little feelings got hurt when the coach, Doc Rivers, would ask, hey, do you think you can win a title with Ben Simmons? You think you can win a title with Ben Simmons? And he didn't know how to answer that at the moment. Now, the answer that you give, if you're not angry at a player, is, well, of course we can, win a title with Ben Simmons. Of course we can. But Ben Simmons, Doc Rivers saw Ben Simmons. He saw him choose to pass the ball away, coming down the lane. He's 1 foot taller than the guy in front of him, and the guy is afraid to dunk over the guy. You know why? Because he's afraid the guy will give him a hug, give him a foul, and he will get nothing at the free throw line. The man is not devoted to making his game better. He's just going to be a defensive guy that is a offensive liability, basically, So why would you trade that? Why would you trade that for Kyrie Irving? Now, it'd be one different story if you could make the argument, well, Kyrie Irving, he misses some games, he's injury prone. Ben Simmons is a younger star, but what good is a star who is mentally out of it, who can't seem to want to shoot the ball, specifically in the fourth quarters? So, yeah, that's my thoughts on this upload. Stephen A. Smith questions if the Nets should trade Kyrie Irving for Ben Simmons. My question is, how is it that Stephen A. Smith, with his stupid-ass takes, seems to be running ESPN currently? It's maybe because he just talks like this. Yeah, that guy has box office. That guy has money. Stephen A's world. Stephen A's world, it's a flat earth, okay? Stephen A's world is flat. That's how stupid this motherfucker is. But yeah, Max Kellerman, hey, I'm happy you're away from Stephen A. Smith. Could you imagine your job going into work and having to debate a dumbass like Stephen A. Smith?